Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Now voice mod is working. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Reading Homestuck with Friends. If this is your first time joining us in one of these streams, I would recommend going to the first of these and watching all of them so you can get caught up to where we are now. This is a very complicated webcomic, and it's not just something you can skip episodes of, if that makes sense. So it would be best if you did that. If not, if you would rather read the webcomic yourself, there's a link in the description to do so. And I am here with my friends. I'm going to go in order to introduce them. First of all, we have Roxas.
Hello, everyone. Sheesh.
We have Kathy. We have Jeremy. That's quite an introduction, thank you. We have Shikki. Shikki, are you there? Shikki's dying. I assure you she will be dead by the end of this stream. Nothing to worry about. That's just how the circle of life goes. Okay. We have Haven. Haven. Haven is dead. Haven is actually dead.
For some reason, my mic wasn't working. Anyway.
Well, it looks like he's back from the dead. Anyway, we would have Sierra here, but it looks like she's running a little late. If she hops in at any point, I will be sure to introduce her. We've got Ruby, and we have Jayla. Sorry, I've had a long day. I had to go to the doctor's today, and I got like a vaccine, so I'm just the slightest bit out of it, but I assure you I am fine.
It's fine. I just wanted to do that before I said it was okay.
Alright.
Please pop out.
Also, before I begin, to the guy who's asking, when's the next episode of Percy and Springtrap? One, you obviously didn't read the chat rules that are in the description that say not to mention Percy and Springtrap if the stream isn't about them. And two, you might want to look at the video I posted about my thoughts on the Scott Cawthon situation for your answer on that. Other than that, that's all I'm saying on the matter. No more Five Nights at Freddy's here. No more Percy and Springtrap. Homestuck only. I'm moving on.
Thank you.
Oh no, I dropped my jewel in the corner of my desk. It's a pencil.
I
just want to sound edgy and cool. Also, my microphone was unplugged, and that's why it was all fucky. So can I redo my thing?
No.
Shit. Anyway,
we can do it at the end, like the outro.
Just do it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the hell was that?
Oh my god, baby, hell no.
That was like tricky after, you know.
Anyway, let's get started.
Okay, I'll grab it later when I go out for a walk in the park. Anyway, let's get this
I'm already dying.
on the road.
Good.
You are now the Peregrine Mendicant. You are flying westward. Can I not be interrupted when it's time to read the webcomic?
Whip.
You are now the Peregrine Mendicant. You are flying westward in your peculiar mobile station. You have no sense of your bearings presently. The door is blocked by a metal column which extended through the entry shaft before liftoff. What will you do? Let's check the mail. This mess.
Dick and stealth drugs.
What?
The John Mulaney quote. What?
Anyway. This message to Dr. Brenner looks pretty serious. Let's open the envelope. Never. The mail is sacred, and sacred is the trust between the postman and the recipients of his precious parcels. You have made a solemn pledge to deliver this letter to the doctor just as soon as you determine where this address is, or find any sort of discernible mailing address in this wasteland for that matter. The mail is freedom. The mail is life. The mail is the very fabric of civilization. Wait, hold that thought for one moment. The mail is one final hope for resurrecting a dead planet from its ashes, and the letter carriers are the brave soldiers of God in this righteous crusade. They are the defenders of the light of knowledge, free communication, and the exchange of ideas. They are the bold toters of all those little papery conduits of freedom, the white postmarked angels that whisper a message on their deliverance, a promise to the yearning. There is hope yet. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection, mail.
America! Fuck yeah!
Wow, okay.
Mail.
Also, I realized how nasty the underside of my desk is, but let's not
Clean
focus
your
on
desk!
that.
If you don't want to focus on it, why bring it up in the middle of the stream?
Sorry.
Well,
That's one shot.
I just
Wait.
had to, like, pick the stupid pencil up while you were reading, but let's move on. I assure you I'm listening and you have a good reading voice. Let's continue.
Let's go.
Good.
Let's examine the keyboard and screen. It's the terminal you used to activate the station's homing mechanism. It looks like it has now returned control to you. The default viewport displays commands previously entered, including your last and only command, arrow home. Type view. You type another one of the previously entered commands. It switches to the view of a young girl standing alone somewhere. There is a heavy amount of video interference of some sort. The girl seems familiar to you.
Look at her.
Greetings.
Oh my god,
I can just imagine the girl being like, "Hello, is this imposter from Among Us?" Yes,
That's
this is
Jade.
the imposter.
Hello?
Oh, wow, okay.
Get shocked this.
Mail?
Use the mail that never fails. It makes
Boom!
me
Right,
feel. Oh,
It's mail time, it's mail time.
Well, so much for the mail never failing.
It makes me want to wag my tail.
when it comes, I want to wail.
Let's jump back to Rose. Refuse to acknowledge the absurd tea
Oh
set.
god.
You successfully disregard the tea set because it's stupid and shouldn't be in a place like this. You probe further into the lab. Looks like a little girl's room. This all strikes you as a bit odd. No time for messing around in here, though. Wear the scarf. Be the writer.
That's a scarf?
Okay, maybe you'll do a little messing around. You are only human after all. Ow, what's that? You are accosted by a friendly mutant kitten.
Hey, it's Kaito.
It's Jet.
Oh my god.
It's my cat Shadow.
What the fuck is
What
his
are
name?
you
He's got a big scarf.
Let's resist. John, resist great urge to take the wedged shale. You know you should grab this thing, but you're suddenly feeling apprehensive about entering your father's room. With all the scampering around, it almost slipped your mind how much you hate his hideous clowns. No use putting it off any longer. There's only one thing left to do. Give me a D, give me an E, give me an S, give me a C. Jump down.
Desecrate.
The desk that Kathy was talking about.
I would think it was spelling descend.
Oh. I just thought desk. His
Yes, because you spelled desk with a C.
If
Is
you're
that how you spell?
if you're an intellectual.
I thought I was gonna hear D's.
Nuts.
Wait, I thought for a fat second it was spelled D-E-S-K. No,
Did you just say fat
D-E-S-K.
second?
Listen, the object of a desk is spelled with a K. Descend is spelled with a C.
And D's not to spell with your mom.
Batty!
I'll be right back.
I thought desk was spelled D-E-S-C-K. That's why I'm like, isn't it desk?
I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't desk spelled D-E-S-K?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
desk.
I'm just incredibly
We keep lingering on this. We keep lingering on this topic. Soon we're gonna be desk stuck. Let's have Jade. Let's have Jade scamper into the grand foyer with wild abandon.
Gee, Newman.
You scamper your heart out and bump into something. You don't know why he always insists on keeping it so dark in here. Oh, look, it was one of his dumb globes. These things make it awfully difficult to navigate the foyer. We get it, Granddad. You like to travel around the world going on adventures and stuff. Lousy goddamn stupid globes. Arm yourself. Grandpa will surely have stern words for you if he catches you without your trusty rifle at the ready. That's just what you need, another one of his blustering mustachioed diatribes. You are rolling your eyes in advance, getting them warmed up. But ideally, you can evade him altogether. All you have to do is get past the fireplace and out the front door, and you will be scot-free.
She's an angel with a shotgun.
Let's examine the chaps on the sofa. Those are the Manor's 4 distinguished house guests. They like to gather here by the fireplace for tea time, as well as pretty much all other times. It's all very mannerly and civilized. You know exactly what's going to happen when you try to sneak by. The fireplace is going to light up, and your grandpa's silhouette is going to appear in front of the fire to give you a good spook. He is so predictable.
Wow.
And there he goes. The old man has the flame.
Nice voice crack.
I love that for you.
You suppose you could still manage to sneak by the crafty old man if you are fast enough. Avoiding an encounter would be ideal. Encounters with him are usually intense. Let's leap dramatically across the divide. Whoops! You guess an encounter with him is almost certain now, but most likely not for a while. Time to see what someone else is up to. Oh, let's say Dave.
Drive!
Silence!
Oh boy.
I'm back and I got cheesecake.
Psych! Preloader psych out. Let's see what's gonna happen.
What did I miss?
Pew! 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 This controls the same way as, like, playing the flute did earlier. Wait, what button did I press that made, like... There! It's all the fruits!
Wait, I was the apple. I remember I was the apple. I think I was.
Yes, I am going out with this gun. No, I will not go get a bigger one. No, I will not take yours. I can't even lift it. Oh, that is so preposterous. Do you even hear what you're saying? I will be fine. This is a perfectly deadly gun and it shoots lots of incredibly deadly bullets. Oh, will you just stop it? I am going now. Goodbye. Love you!
Shouldn't I have read that? I'm kidding.
He was so much easier to deal with when he was alive.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Damn.
God damn!
PM miraculously survived.
Unlock page.
Used by Andrew Hussey for behind-the-scenes commentary during the early days of Homestuck. I'll have to check that out later.
Not my butt.
How did I know that PM survived, but how did the hat survive?
Magic.
Look.
Homestuck logic.
Plot armor.
Let's look out the explosion hole. All the mail is flying down.
Oh,
How did the hat survive? Family.
Worm!
Worm.
Wait.
It brought the mail back!
Oh my
Wait a
god.
second. Hold on a minute.
What?
Are these the dream bubbles?
No, those don't come until way later.
Sorry. I got excited.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Oh.
That's the first shot of the night. For those of you who are unaware, if this is your first time joining us in the stream, we have a little game where every time give me a sec. I'm so bad with names. Every time Cath says sorry, we take a shot because she apologizes way too much for things that she doesn't need to apologize for, and this is the funniest way I can think of to teach her. So, I have with me a bottle of Mike's Hard Lemonade, which takes up multiple shots. No, I will not get drunk over the course of this stream. This is perfectly fine. So, shot 1, I will pour right now.
I think that was shot 2.
You missed like 3 stars.
Yeah, that was shot 2.
Well, I didn't hear the first. I didn't hear those, so I'm counting this one as number 1. So, shot 1, poured, and I'm taking it down the hatch. Cheers.
Cheers, shorty.
You're gonna say drunk. Drunk Mark. Buzz
Mark
Mark.
drunk. I don't know.
Bark.
Venti.
Drunk Mark.
Barbados.
All right, there's shot 1. And before I continue, I just want to reiterate, don't do this with extremely hard liquor like whiskey or vodka. Do it with water if at all possible, and drink responsibly.
You will get yourself fucking killed.
I'm not gonna get myself killed on a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
You're talking to the people in your chat who use hard vodka.
I told them not to use vodka or whiskey.
Yeah, that's my job.
No, it isn't.
2 shots of vodka.
Anyway, shot 1.
Of vodka.
All right, shot 1 is down the hatch. Let's keep.
Mark is so sick.
Aww.
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 You're the Alaskan bullworm.
That's a...
I would pet the worm. I would pet the worm's head.
That's
You
a
must
lot
win
of
now.
worm.
We're having soft tacos later.
Oh my
Rose,
goodness.
refuse to acknowledge the absurd kitten. You fail miserably.
Oh.
Oh, look, there's some more mad science crap over here. Insert coin. This weird arcade gizmo adapted to this setup obviously doesn't take coins anymore, assuming it ever did. Besides, you left all your coins on the fridge, remember? Let's play a game. This doesn't appear to be a game. Tattletale, that's me.
I missed
Glad
that
you got the
game.
reference.
Tattletale, go HOMESTUCK.
Down the steps.
Oh my god.
Tattletale abscond.
Alright, this doesn't appear to be a...
We love you.
This doesn't appear to be a game. It appears to be in a purifier. Let's screw around with the purifier. You mess with the controls. Hey, Jaspers is alive! Or, at least he was in the past. According to the timestamp, this was almost 9 years ago. You tried to move the crosshairs with the joystick, but it seems to be permanently locked on a specific target. You might be able to unlock it, but you clearly don't have much time to horse around with this thing. You zoom out. It looks like you and Jaspers were having one of your sessions. You weren't making a lot of progress, though, because Jaspers was no doubt being characteristically recalcitrant. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I'm going with it. Also, Pico, no role-playing around. How many times do I have to tell you to read the rules in the description? Shut your face.
Didn't we have to tell them that, like, Wednesday, too?
Probably.
Why? Because this is my channel, my stream, and I said so.
Because role-playing is annoying.
Suck my balls.
Yeah.
Just
How
like,
would you like to suck
Suck
my balls?
I am
Mr.
role-playing
Garrison.
toxic.
holy shit, dude.
Anywho, you possibly jotted this phrase down in your pad. It's hard to remember, though. Wait, could this be that day? Cause a time paradox. You attempt to purify Jaspers. This would surely cause a time paradox because you can plainly see that he has not told you his secret yet. But it seems the machine has a safety mechanism to prevent such irresponsible purification practices. The paradox ghost imprint of Jaspers purifies instead and quickly settles into a mound of sludge.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna press it.
Ooh, it's a Minecraft slime.
Oh, who just left?
Oh, looks like Ruby did.
Ah.
Mm.
The machine.
Cat in the back.
User.
The machine.
That's it.
The machine beside it sucks up the paradox sludge and begins some kind of automated procedure. It seems whatever sort of primordial biochemical properties the sludge possesses is being evaluated by the device. If you look closely, you can see that all of these letters that are changing are all of the letters that people find in their DNA.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
And yet CG are the only letters that aren't changing in this whole thing.
Oh my gosh,
So
you're right.
CGAT, right?
It's yeah, CGAT.
Last thing I learned before school let out.
What the heck?
The device generates the device generates a fetal paradox clone of Jasper's. The wretched creature exhibits a number of unfortunate mutations, though. The good news is that it will be mercifully unestablished along with this fertility shortly. This is also the bad news. Whoever was operating this machine in the past may have been making unsuccessful attempts to perfect the science of ectobiology. Have a flashback. There is no need for a flashback. Conveniently, you can watch what happened right here on the monitor. You roll the clock forward a few seconds. Jaspers reveals his stunning secret to you in strict confidence. Before you could ask him to clarify, he vanished into thin air. You now believe you understand why. However, you were not the one to appearify him from this moment. Your hand was nowhere near the controls just now. A couple weeks after he vanished, his body washed up along the riverbank. His suit was a mess. Your mother fitted him with a new one just before the absurd funeral service she insisted upon. Let's trace Jasper's whereabouts on the machine. You roll the clock forward to a week after he vanished. It seems there is no accessible feed tracing his whereabouts during that time frame. You fast forward another week. There he is, just as you found him. Fast forward to now.
Someone brought up Percy and Springtrap again, by the way.
Yeah, none of that, please.
Can't go. Oh, shit.
I like the music.
Same.
Nice.
Also, I'm gonna keep my eyes open. If I remember right, there's like an Easter egg I can click in here somewhere.
I just imagine the Easter egg just being Temmie.
Well, we'll find out if I can find it.
I believe, Undertale came out after this.
Yeah, many years after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found it!
Oh, what'd you find?
What?
So he's taking his time on a ride.
This old Ruby Rider. This Ruby Rider alone. Solitary soul.
With the discovery.
Oh.
Ugh.
It's a work of
The
art.
scarf flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Yes, coloring in stuff is really easy, said no one fucking ever.
Must be a strong gust of wind if the scarf is moving that fast.
And the horse is moving this slow.
Yeah.
I can just imagine this microphone like.
That's like when I was at the top of Mount Washington. It was fun.
Wait, hold it.
What?
Nay.
Nay. That's the Easter egg.
Bitches.
Sure.
It's Jasper's. He's alive. Well, okay, he's still dead, but his body is intact. Turns out it wasn't some kind of disintegratic like you thought. It's more like
It's okay, take your time.
it's more like an escapalizer.
What now?
Let's purify him immediately. Good thing you finally got all this sorted out. You only have 10 seconds to spare. Time to stash the dead cat in Amscray. Stop fooling around and transportalize out of there. Pretty decent escapalization.
Damn.
Jade, locate and feed the devil beast you call a pet. Good luck finding him, and if he wants to be found, he will find you. Beckerel has always managed to elude your prognosticative faculties. He is completely invisible to your intuition somehow, a property almost totally unique to him. It used to freak you out a little, but you have long since grown accustomed to it.
Her hair got a little fluff in the end.
Da-dun. Da-dun.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
Oh, it was nothing. Nothing at all. Moving right along. Retrieve the package you expected to arrive.
We find a life on the highway, and your way is my way, so trust my navigation.
Yeah.
The birthday package you were expecting from John arrived months late, and yet right on time. It landed over there past the crumbling monument, a satellite to the great mystic ruins at the center of the crater lagoon. John, triple somersault into room, etc. Stick the landing. Okay, you do that. You're now in Dad's room. Where are all the clowns? You spot your dad's briefcase beside you. It probably contains all sorts of clues, or at least various forms and paperwork critical to his trade as a hilarious street performer. Snooping as usual, I see.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Snooping as usual.
I'm sorry, Sammy.
Ah, yeah,
wasn't
here come the secrets. Get ready for some major Wait a minute. These are just boring business documents and spreadsheets. What the hell is going on here?
When your dad has more personality than you.
Kind of a boring room. Just a businessman. Not all that into clues, you guess. Most shocking twist yet. Who's this douchebag?
Yo.
Me. That's a mood.
Nice trauma.
Calm down, it'll be alright. So all those years while you believed he was out busking up the corners with hilarious antics, he was working as an ordinary businessman all along. He was just a man trying to make a good, honest living for his son. Maybe he was too embarrassed to tell you the truth? Or maybe it was just that you'd never bothered to ask? You guess you always just assumed.
Then my head hit the wall.
He bent his way out of prison and is now holding a safe.
Yeah, I'm definitely a John Kenny now, just because of that.
The human prisoner has broken out of his jail cell yet again. Attempts to block the cell door with heavy objects, the safe, have proven futile.
Yeet.
Can we just focus on how this guy looks? He's like, I hate Mondays.
Mondays.
This is what Mondays look like, and I consider that normal.
You're gonna need a bigger safe.
Looks like a JoJo's reference.
Who's this guy?
Slender Man.
Spades Slick. Spade Slick. Got a nice ring to it, but you know your own
I know
name.
who this is.
And that damn well ain't your name. Let's take another stab at it.
I know who this is. Right? I think I
State
do.
name and rank. Okay.
Can I try
You
it?
are
Oh.
you are Archagent Jack Noir. You oversee various affairs of a dark kingdom. Presently, you are determining how to deal with this prisoner, who has been a thorn in your side since he was apprehended. You view the affairs of the kingdom through a series of fenestrated walls. You have 3 walls, nearly enough to form a cubicle of vigilance, which is a full and proper enclosure for an agent of your stature. However, much to your utter contempt, your 4th wall was stolen some time ago.
Oh, fucking A.
Also, fun fact, I was this close to naming Jet Jack Noir, but I decided to name him Jet Noir instead.
That's cute.
And then there's my husband.
And then
Noir.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
He's dead.
It's Chunky.
DK.
He's dead.
Chunky's
He's
dead.
dead. DK. Now the song is over. Let's continue.
I watched that entire video like religiously as a kid with my dad. He loved it.
Can't relate.
Also, to the person who's being like, I was too lazy to read the rules, then don't participate in the chat.
And suck my balls while you're at it.
How is anyone waiting to read?
And
Mr.
I'll
Garrison?
sacrifice you
You
to
can
our
look
Lord
at
and
the
Savior
words and you
Satan.
can just see that it's not allowed.
Keep up that rude attitude, and I'm gonna make sure you're never able to type in the chat again. That is a threat. I'm moving on. Jack, don comical hat. This frivolous headdress turns your stomach. You'd sooner stick your head in a furnace than coax it into this monstrosity's loathsome, colorful maw. It's bad enough that your exalted ruler ordered everyone to drape themselves in these hideous rags the moment the troublesome human with the pipe and his child showed up. But you draw the line at the hat.
The head.
Call him the minion.
Hey, look who it is! It's Boxcars.
Oh my gosh!
You order one of your burliest agents to the scene. He brings something heavier this time. Oh, someone came on the TV.
What?
Your transmission is interrupted. It seems your glorious monarch has concerns over your wardrobe. Fine. You begrudgingly don the comical hat. Stupid, lousy, wise, and just leader. What a royal pain in the ass.
Look like a whole ass Oreo.
Oh, somebody done fucked up now. I see.
I know. I'm on it. I'm typing in the chat so I don't interrupt the story. Let's keep going. Throw down the hat in disgust. You fully intend to once your superior stops breathing down your neck for a second. Wait, what now?
I'm just remembering so much of the first Homestuck stream that we did and how fun that was.
Your character's being beat up, Roxas.
Womp 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 womp.
Your blood is boiling so hot you could cook an egg on your carapace. Looks like you'll have to go handle this yourself. John, investigate room for anything Dad may have left behind. It seems there are some unopened birthday presents which Dad didn't get around to giving you yet. Present time, open a present, see what's inside. That's a Blue's Clues reference, I caught that. A control deck. The one on the right seems promising. You open it to see what is inside and oh god, yes. Obtain sweet loot. You tear into this thing and put a mean peep on the sweet loot. In addition to the Modus control deck, you've got a bonus array fetch Modus, plus another 12 cards, which are practically worthless by this point, but hey, you'll take them. First thing you do is flush the extra cards into your deck. Okay, really, this is just way too many cards.
When you win in solitaire.
Equip Array Fetch Modus. The Array Modus allows you to store and retrieve any item from any card at any time. It seems exceptionally serviceable, albeit difficult to weaponize. Boring! Read instructions for control deck. There's nothing to read, really. You just pop some Modus cartridges into slots, fire it up, and see what happens. You start by putting the stack and queue modi in the slots. Your Sylladex now behaves like both a stack and a queue. Items can be removed from either the top card or the bottom card. You see no reason at all not to jam the array cartridge in there too. You make sure to blow the dust out first, of course. The Sylladex reconfigures itself into an array of distinct queue stacks. Now we're talking. This is just the sort of needless complexity you have come to expect for your mere inventory management system. John, unwrap the smallest present first. You have a staunch policy of always saving the biggest present for last. Always. You receive a box of delicious fruit gushers. Could this birthday get any better? You don't think so.
I'm gonna get gushers at 7-Eleven after this.
Now let's open the big one. You thought wrong. You got a suit.
Fancy.
Fancy boy. John, fill up an entire Q stack with shoes. Okay, awesome. Q stack full of shoes. Capture log the fruit gushers. Dang, you spaced out and put it in the wrong Q stack. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this thing. Closely inspect the fruit gushers box. So delicious. You can't wait to capture log one of these packs and make like 1 million gushers. Screw all this building nonsense. You'd rather make candy. Wait a minute. It can't be. The heinous batter witch has her gnarled claws and everything. What do gushers have to do with baked goods anyway? How does this make sense? Why? Why?
It's a cursed image come to life.
Also, I just noticed that... I just noticed that...
Mixed berry social anxiety disorder?
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Stupid.
This is stupid.
I turned you up a little bit, Jay, so I can hear you.
Because I felt like for some of you guys, I'm glitching out and everything.
Oh no.
No, you're
guys,
just
little
more
robot.
naturally like quiet.
Damn it.
Fucking mental breakdown is probably
Alright, I
my
got my
favorite
headphones on.
page so far. I also noticed that the gushers upload said something like tropical fruit brain hemorrhage or something.
What the fuck is happening?
I thought I saw one that was like wild cherry apeshit apocalypse.
That's very sexy.
You find everything sexy. Even if we try to convince you
All right.
otherwise.
Let's be Jade. Let's be Jade and retrieve the package.
Woo!
Be a
Sounds
little
busting.
Sorry.
Hey. Ciao.
We're now on top of the bullet.
Nice.
What the hell are you doing?
What is the dog doing?
What is that?
Let me get him in. Let me get one too. What's the dog doing?
The dog phone.
Doing a
Butter
dance.
dog with the butter. What the fuck?
Appropriate reaction. But not appropriate enough.
What?
Oh hey, Toby Fox.
Yeah, Toby Fox worked on music for Homestuck.
I know.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've seen him as like a credited music person. Composer.
Arf.
This would explain why the Undertale music is so badass.
Oh,
Yeah.
fetch.
You tamed a puppy.
Aw.
Look at her dance!
Doge.
And she fell asleep
She's
again.
So cute.
Little sweetie.
Oh, he. Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Mm.
I feed him today? Yes, you did, dear.
Rose, check self for any mixed atoms with Cat. Nope, no mixed atoms. Looks like you and the kitty kept your genes to yourselves. Your new kitty, whose name is... You'll think of one later.
Yes.
Hey, where the heck are you anyway? Let's look around.
Of your butt.
Oh, you're back home. The well-stocked bar in the vantage from the window tells you that this is your mom's room. Or at least what you thought was her room. You decide not to be especially melodramatic about this revelation. Watch the meteor impact. Huh, that's funny. Shouldn't the place be unestablished by now? The downpour of smaller meteors has stopped.
Boom.
Better get out of here. This room is a powder keg with all this booze lying around. Let's get down to business.
To defeat the hunt.
Suddenly you are feeling very businessman-like for some reason. You just punched a shitload of cards in anticipation of making a whole lot of cool stuff. This time you didn't foolishly destroy any items. You just looked at the codes for some objects you rounded up and punched them on blank cards. You wonder how much alchemizing you can get away with before Rose gets back. As if she's got any right to tell you what to do with your hard-earned grist. You're the one running around here putting your ass on the line. All she's got to do is mess around with her computer. Anyway, you better hurry. Jade, dream.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream us out.
Me.
Dream.
What the heck? Fast asleep. Me, you little bleep.
Dream.
Is that a Jade robot?
You are now dreaming. Your dream bot is awake and active.
It's the imposter from Among Us.
So basically,
Wow.
So as somebody who's read Homestuck before, let me explain this to y'all. Basically, whatever she does in her dreams, her bot will do in the real world.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Kinda sus.
Oh my god, it's a Robo Dude.
Obliquely foreshadow future through interpretive dance.
Oh wait! Aren't those like the weird colored outfits?
We'll get to those later.
Yeah, we'll get to those later. Your silly dance foreshadows nothing and is essentially meaningless, but it sure is a lot of fun. Quick, get into bed. You climb into bed and try to get comfortable, but some sort of invisible force is pressing down on you, a strange feeling of cold, heavy metal. This happens every time you try to get into bed. No wonder you can never get any sleep. Realize you can fly!
Oh.
There's not much to realize. Of course you can fly. Open the
Jade.
package. You stop all this flying around nonsense and examine John's birthday package. Unfortunately, you cannot open it yet. This package has an important journey to make first. You are planning on delivering it momentarily. Good thing you already know what's inside. Otherwise, you would surely be consumed by curiosity and suspense. You sincerely pity anyone who might be forced to endure such a fate. Months in the past.
What now?
Enough. Let's see, months in the past, enough for the above weather to be seasonably reconcilable.
All right, get your rolls up. Who's John?
I wasn't asleep for this one.
I believe that Jayla is John and Kathy is Jade.
I forgot what color I was.
You're blue.
Thank you.
Blue.
Ruby!
What?
Were you the one that said green?
No, it was me.
No.
Oh.
Okay, green is
I
Jade.
didn't say anything.
Blue is John. That's what I meant
Yeah.
to say.
Okay,
Gee,
there we
it's almost like Jade is a certain color of green.
go. Hey, happy birthday, Jade.
Yay! Thank you, John.
Phew, okay, I got your present in the mail just on time. Plus, I sent Rose's and Dave's too. Why do your guys' birthdays got to be all bunched together like that? You're running me ragged.
I know, but it is nice of you to think of all of us like that.
I can't wait for you to see what I got you. I don't want to spoil it or anything, but hopefully it will help you solve those problems you keep having lately. Mysterious wink.
Thank you.
I'm sure it is great. I can't wait either. It might take a while to get here from there, but it'll be worth the wait.
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I forgot how long it takes you to get stuff. Ah.
John, that's okay. Really. I'm sure it will get to me exactly when it needs to, and will be a nice surprise when it does.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to tell someone to go away.
Oh god, the trolls again?
Yep. Oh.
They have been such a pain in the ass lately. It seems like there are so many. There are either like 50 of these jackasses, or it's one guy with a lot of alt accounts.
Hey, I had to deal with one of those people, but that's a story for another day.
I've never had any sort of feeling about them, or what they want, which is kind of weird. But it seems to me like they're probably all different people and not one guy. I've counted 12.
What do they want with us?
Some people just like to needle others for some reason, John. It is like a game, I guess. They're like pranksters.
Oh hell no, shittiest pranksters ever.
But I think they're mostly harmless. Every so often they manage to get through my block filter and hassle me. It's been going on for years. Actually, some of them are kind of funny, I think.
Oh wow, what? Years? Okay, well I'm sick of them. I've gotten thinking of changing my pestricum?
There's an H right there.
I thought it was silent! I am sorry!
It's okay!
Okay, hang on. Before we continue, I'm gonna put this to a vote. Who wants to vote that we call it Pestercum for the remainder of the reading? All in favor of Pestercum, say aye.
I
None.
Okay.
I'm going to call it Pester
I've been
Chum.
thinking of changing my
despite you
Pestercum handle to throw
bastards.
it off the trail, so I guess I'm gonna do that.
This is some shit.
John, make totems. You have already carved a few totems, but you have had to return to the living room for more Cruxite dowels. Your carving work is not nearly complete. Every time you re-enter your room, you shudder at the recent handiwork of some mischievous imps. You just can't turn your back on them for a second. Rotten imps, those posters were like children to you. Rose, flea room. At long last, you have returned to your bedroom with a stable power supply and internet connection. Vodka Mutini purrs at your side. You suppose you will call it Muty for short.
Aw.
Pester John. Alright, let's see.
Me.
Actually, I was gonna say, Ruby, if you like, you can change the role over to Shikki so that Shikki is Rose now, because I know you've had some trouble reading Rose's lines in the past.
True. She likes to use complicated words.
Andrew Rossi, stop using big words challenge.
Alright, Shikki, Rose is yours.
Okay. That's quite a totem collection. What are you planning?
Oh, whoa, hi.
Wait, whoa?
For fuck's sake.
Gonna make some stuff. Are you okay? Hasn't your house been on fire for like 5 hours now?
No, that was the nearby forest, which, until quite recently, would have been best described as on fire. But you may have been excited to learn that just recently, my house finally notched that achievement.
Wow, congrats, I guess?
Thank you. Have you seen Babe?
Nah. His bro is probably busy kicking his ass. That's probably all there is to say on that matter.
Okay, I'm gonna start putting these grits to use too. Let's be sparring with frivolous knick-knack breeding and focus on getting you up to the gate, okay?
Yeah, okay, I hear you, but I think we'll have plenty. I've been killing imps all over the house, and now it's lousy with gushers.
Gushers?
I mean grist. Serves them right for ruining my posters, the bastards.
Which posters?
Don't you see? My sweet movie posters. Look at them. They're fucking ruined.
John,
What?
are you suggesting that the imps are responsible for defacing your movie posters?
Yeah?
Your posters have looked like that ever since I first saw your room. The moment we started playing this game, I thought you had defaced them. Alright, I'm dying.
Same.
Ironically, to mock your father's interests. John?
Very funny, Rose. Ha 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 ha.
Where's my butt pocket?
What?
Did you just say butt plug?
No!
He said butt pocket.
I made a mistake coming here. Bye.
Where's my
That's not what-
Save it as a timestamp.
Great joke there, Rose. Top of the line prank. Hee hee ha 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 ha.
This is good. Laughter is probably the best way to avoid being especially melodramatic about the revelation.
Yes. Yes. Let's keep this joke going because it's such a good one. Ha ha ha. Oh my.
Now this is a mental breakdown.
It is.
Breakdown,
really is.
breakdown.
Wayward
Breakdown,
vagabond,
breakdown.
descend. You cannot descend from the top of your mobile station. There's fucking, like, sirens going on outside. Yeah, bye.
Siren.
Mark, what did you do?
Get murdered, dumb and
I swear I didn't burn down that police station.
Someone called the FBI.
For a second, I thought I was looking at toilet paper.
They're looking for the button.
You cannot descend from the top of your mobile station. The loose cable you gathered up and tied together is not yet long enough to allow you to reach the ground safely. You have used all the cable you can find. You will have to come up with another plan. Sacrifice your mayoral sash for more cables. No way! Absolutely not! What are you, crazy? A mayor does not relinquish his mayoral sash under any circumstances ever, period.
Also, I said butt pocket. The thing you shove things that you need to hold in your pants. Pocket.
Exactly, in your asshole.
Your back
You mean-
pocket?
You mean your back pocket?
Your back
Yes.
pocket?
Yes.
So why
What-
did you say
are you
butt
okay?
pocket?
Why
You
did
are-
you say butt
What?
pocket?
Think about who you're talking to and then
Do I
ask
have
that again.
permission to get out of this fucking
Have
stream?
you seen my waistbasket? Ask that again and look me in the eyes.
I'll look you in the eyes. Let me turn on my camera.
No, not now. We're in the middle of a stream.
This is getting too...
Wait, what just happened? I forgot.
Let's purify the temple. That's such a dumb idea. Not as dumb as using your sash, but it comes close. That temple is way too big. You'd probably just end up purifying a chunk of useless, boring rock. Wait, what's that? There's something dangling from the top of one of the towers near the temple. Command Serenity to carry the rope to you.
It's tanking.
She is a tiny insect and cannot possibly lift more than the weight of a pumpkin seed. She does, however, inform you of what the ledge contains through a series of informative blinks. There is an old rusty harpoon lodged into the crumbling rock. Tied to it is a bunched-up jumble of handy cable. This strikes you as convenient. It is almost as if someone knew you would need a bunch of cable, and that you would have a mayoral sash made out of cable, and that you were particularly attached to that mayoral sash and would stubbornly refuse to use it. Anyone who knew that much would surely possess a special gift. Alas, it seems a bit far-fetched. Get your rope. Okay, we just established it was a cable and not a rope, but that's okay. You take a hasty swig from one of your delicious ponds and put down. You then quickly adjust the coordinates to purify the jumble of handy cable. To Mr. Mayor. Oh, of course. The time wasn't set to the present moment. Somehow it got reset to a few hundred years ago. It is some sort of present from the past, in the present. Attached is an envelope. It looks extremely important. You open the envelope. Inside is a letter and another envelope. This is all highly confusing and you do not know what to make of it. Still, it is obviously critical mayoral business which you take very seriously and you will defend this package with your life. Try to appearify the cable again. You set the time to the present and appearify the jumble of cable. Take obvious course of action. Whee! You tie all the cable together and carefully lower your precious pumpkin bindle. It should be a bundle. Why is it a bindle?
I read that as bindle.
I read that as bindle too.
Bingus.
However it's pronounced. You then rappel down the station with the package, which must not leave your side. Years in the future, which is to say, the present moment precisely.
Bruh.
Ooh.
Nice.
An aimless renegade prepares for company.
Unlocked albums, Homestuck Volume 2 and Volume 3.
Those are music albums.
Sweet.
Rose, build as much as you can, as fast as you can.
Okay, while I make more stuff here, can you keep an eye out for imps? Just keep the safe or tub handy or anything, or something. It'll serve them right for trashing my posters.
I keep telling you the posters were always like that.
And I keep telling you, ha ha, very funny.
Here, look.
Yeah, wait, are we looking at them? Or no?
Oh.
Yeah, I saw those, but they didn't look like that before. You must have changed them.
Even if I have the motive for such a bizarre and pointless deception, where would I find the time? I don't even have Photoshop.
Then why didn't you tell me they were there?
I had no reason to think you were not aware of them. I thought you were strange. Certainly that was not struck by any particular impulse to discuss them.
Okay, it still doesn't make sense though. Implying that I drew them a while ago and then forgot and couldn't see them and now suddenly seeing them. That's stupid. What would that even mean?
What's up, Roxas?
I saw a bucket in that picture.
Oh no.
I was looking back at the stream.
There it is.
Bucket.
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 Looks like you were in your father's room recently.
Yeah.
And how did it make you feel to discover what was in there?
Oh no, I just realized. You're going to therapify me. Well, don't bother.
Maybe I am. Maybe I am just being a friend.
Maybe. Suspiciously. Anyways, I agree you saw what's in there. It's boring and there's not much to even...
Freaking YouTube notification just popped out of nowhere.
You guys.
YouTube.
Shikki.
Well, I thought you didn't finish. Okay. Where are we? Because I forgot where we are.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, that doesn't matter. What matters is how seeing it affects you. I think clearly has in some way.
Well, I don't know. At first I was nervous to go in and find more of his weird clowns, because of course they're stupid and I hate them a lot. But then when I didn't see any, it was weird. I felt weirdly, like, disappointed almost.
Is it fair to say this changed your perception of your father?
Yeah, I guess.
Is it such a stretch to conclude that it changed your perception of other things as well?
No, maybe not. But what are you getting at? It sounds like you're saying I'm crazy.
Because you are.
The fuck you say to me?
I'm not using the word crazy.
Oh god, see, this is therapy bullshit.
That was a joke. But anyways, whether it means you are crazy or not, consider this theory. Your presumably long-standing tendency of scrolling this imaginary is really your subconscious telling you to express something disturbing within you, possibly something from your past, which have which you have blocked out. And since you have been the president, your conscious self cannot acknowledge the drawing. Therefore, you have been invisible till now.
Why now?
Perhaps because you have seen evidence that conflicts with the world view your subconscious has constructed to a fucking fear. Thank you. Ooh, I had a fucking tongue twister. A bit, I can't speak.
To obfuscate the truth.
Obfuscate the truth. That your father is not necessarily the clown-loving maniac you thought he was. All along, this negative attribute. What is wrong with me? I was speaking clearly.
It's okay.
This negative
I got
attribute.
your tongue. Attribute buried in your psyche may have been projected onto him and substantially revealed as some sort of defense mechanism.
But this is absurd. My dad loves these shitty clowns. He's got all these statues and paintings everywhere.
It is unthinkable that over the years it was he who believed you were the one with a passion for clowns. Because of all the strange drawings in your rooms. A father who then embraces a son's hobby to establish a stronger bond, or wages a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your a campaign of passive-aggressive mockery of your interests. Either is plausible. I do not know your dad that well.
I don't know. I'm not sure about all this. But I think we need to stop and acknowledge the bunny Sassacre fedora I just made.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Wow, what are you doing, by the way? Rose, sorry to say this, but this is all looking kind of silly.
I'm trying to spread the upward construction around so there is more substantial foundation for later on. But I'm starting to wonder if it all will be strong enough. It's kind of starting to wobble a little. I don't think brick chimneys were meant to serve our architectural purpose.
Yeah, no
Architectural.
It may have been. I might have to adopt a different building strategy. Stick to more of the loading-bearing walls and blockier shapes, especially since grids have been easier to come by lately.
Okay, but you really must be running low on time by now, right?
Right.
Strider!
Me too.
Jade, dream up extra arms and play an advanced bass solo.
Get it.
Aww.
Grooving plants.
It's a plant party up in here.
No.
Okay, I get it. Get it, Jade?
Ooh, yeah, get it, I got it.
Wow. That looks like a fucking Mandelbrot.
I hate the fact that you pointed it out.
Mandelbrot, it's like a funny mat thing.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of your mom.
Jade, change wardrobifier to cycle through Starheart Horseshoe. Okay, good idea. You leave the moon in the cycle, though, because you like it.
As always, amazing music.
Let's go explore the Golden City.
Whee! Look at him go.
Whatever.
And of course, her robot is following suit in the real world.
Imagine somebody just seeing that.
Jade, go and make a new friend.
was a small thing. What?
Wayward vagabond, eat letter and envelope. Will you cut that out? You have company.
You cut that out!
Look behind you. See? Over there. Wayward vagabond, read letter. Dear Mr. Mayor, go here. Gift present, hooray! Please do this, the freedom of your people depends on it.
Your friend.
Well, he looks at me, and I look at him.
And he looks
And
at
I
me.
look
And I look
at
at him.
and I look at
And everybody looks everywhere.
What are you
Thanks
for
doing
waking
again?
Said
I
no.
say catch up.
Move. I said no. But
That's a fucking AK-47 right there.
Thanks for waking me up from a nap.
Ra-ta-ta.
I heard shots. All kinds of shots.
I'm in the kiddo. Ra-ta-ta-ta.
The thing goes grrrrup, skibbity pop
I
pop.
heard shots.
And a pop pop.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
The whole place looks like games.
Dance!
He's doing his little dancey dance. I do love my dancey dance.
I was about to say, I'm doing my little dance.
Look at him giving nervous glances.
Hey, you want to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Gift present, hooray!
Friend.
To Miss Mail Lady. Jade, gracefully fly to the other golden tower. You decide to check on your neighbor.
Okay.
It is very much the same as your own. The only difference is that this one is home to a young boy instead of a young girl. You peer through the window.
It's June.
John is, of course, sound asleep. It looks like he is having troubled dreams as usual. You cannot disturb his slumber, though. He will wake up when he is ready. Speaking of John, you wonder if he got the birthday present you sent him. Or for that matter, if you even remembered to send it. Darn, you get so confused sometimes. If only you had some system in place to help you remember things.
Another one goes in the finger.
Your moon is getting
And
very
everyone
close
fights
to
the
Skya. You had better go inside soon. It is never a very good idea to be outside during the eclipse. Maybe you can take the opportunity to log onto your computer and ask John about his present. You just know he will think it is awesome, and it will be a great way to thank him for the wonderful present he got you. John, alchemize in a 1980s time-lapse montage. That would be pretty cool, and would promote the appearance to the audience that a whole lot was getting done in not much time, but it also sounds like kind of a pain in the ass, so you decide to play it straight up this time. Rose has moved the alchemitter back down to the deck while she reworks the building project up there. Just as well because it will save you a lot of legwork. Between this thing, the Designix, and the lathe, there's a whole lot of scrambling around. Recombine the hammer and the pogo ride.
I tried to hold that scar and grab the
This time, instead of overlapping the two cards which created the pogo hammer, you use the two codes to double punch a blank card, producing a different hole pattern. The result is a hammerhead pogo ride. It doesn't look like it's as much fun as the original ride, but to be fair, it's probably a lot safer. Double punching cards creates patterns with more holes rather than less holes by overlapping cards. This strikes you as a viable method for combining more than two items without whittling it down to too few holes or too many. Just mix up the overlaps and double punches and the sky's the limit. Combine ghost shirt and suit. You make the green slime ghost suit. Pretty swanky, but you are not completely satisfied with the wardrobe upgrade yet. Combine ghost suit and wise guy book.
Hey!
You make the wise guy slime suit. This is so much better. It seems there are lots of secret trickstery gimmicks concealed in... Oh shit, there go the cards!
Trickster and Dead by Daylight be like.
Combine the glasses and the PDA. Serious business goggles. This is a pretty nice hands-free communication solution, and it makes you look way cooler, like one of the kids from Spy Kids or something. God, that was a good movie. Real spies, only smaller. Combine sledgehammer, telescope, and Sassacre text.
Whoa.
Whoa!
You make the telescopic Sassacrusher at probably considerable expense. This thing could probably pound an ogre into crude burger. Of course, you have no hope of lifting it whatsoever. Combine gushers and blue ectoplasm. Hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm. You mix your gushers with some of the blue slime Nana left on the wall to make a box of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers with ghostly healing properties. These should be convenient, if somewhat unappetizing. Combine fake arm, blue ectoplasm, and PDA. You make the remote ghost gauntlet. It looks like when you put on the special computer glove, it lets you control the big slimy ghost hand. The ghost gauntlet appears to have a considerably higher lift capacity than your own puny arms. Combine ghost gauntlet and bathroom mirror. You make a left-handed remote ghost gauntlet to complete the pair, because you don't see why the hell not. Combine umbrella and straight razor.
I am hand.
You make the barber's best friend. It suddenly seems worthwhile to you to go nab that umbrella kind strife specimen that's been lying in the study for a while. Combine gushers and shaving cream.
Ooh.
You make a deadly Betty Crocker Barbasol bomb. Be careful with that thing, Jesus. Combine Ghost Dad poster with... Okay, you have a cool idea for something to do with your Ghost Dad poster, but it looks like you drew shit all over that one too without realizing it. Lousy goddamn stupid subconscious. Anyway, you think you have an idea how to clean it up. Captchulog/Punch Heath Ledger Joker figurine.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
If you can somehow subtract the code of the Joker figurine from the code of the poster, it might work. Luckily, the Joker code only has 2 holes, making the task very simple. The defaced Cosby poster shares these holes. You determine that the defaced Cosby could only result from a double punching with the Joker if your theory is correct. This means the original Cosby poster had one of those holes punched, or the other, or neither, making 3 total possibilities. You try out all 3 possible codes, yielding 1 potted plant, 1 painting of a horse attacking a football player, and 1 clean Cosby poster. Success! Combine the Cosby poster with the computer.
That's sexy.
You make the Cosby top computer. This thing is probably a useless piece of shit, but making it has caused you to feel an alarming sense of satisfaction. Combine Dad's hat and Problem Sleuth game.
That didn't age well.
Chasing cars.
You make another ordinary You make another ordinary fedora with 4 pieces of candy corn inside. Combine hammer and Problem Sleuth game. Whatever this item is, you cannot make it yet. It requires a ludicrous amount of grist, some types of which you have not even encountered. Combine iron and pogo hammer. Wrinkle fucker!
Wrinkle fucker!
Wrinkle fucker!
Wrinkle fucker!
He's like a god.
So much sweet loot. You'd almost think it was simultaneously your birthday and Christmas or something. Of course, you know that is ridiculous and could never conceivably happen. Before we move on, I'd like to point out the date that this page was posted. That is December 22nd, 2009, so it is in fact Christmas.
Or something.
Oh, wow.
Although, with all of the stuff he's been spending in order to make these items, I guess you could also call it Gristmas.
Hey.
What's that?
I don't even know.
Let's rejoin Dave in the strife.
Oh boy.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Toby!
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
What is going
In hell, that is called
Final round.
Fight!
Again.
Right. Look at him run! Holy hell! Oh no!
Anime protagonists
Bro.
when they're getting knocked back.
Lil Cal is dead.
Dead.
Not big
That was-
surprise.
Well,
was
no,
Dave's sword.
maybe. He might have deserved it.
Bro just kicked my
But I'll give him.
ass.
Jeez.
That's really all there is to say on the matter.
Jade, Pester John.
Bitch got yeeted.
What's the cloud doing? Ooh. Oh, that's trippy.
Hey, it's the dog.
Oh my gosh.
What?
And I feel like, yeah, if I'm right, all of this was said earlier.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Hello?
What?
Whoa.
What?
Cath.
It's time to read.
Oh, okay.
Time to read.
Sorry.
Oh!
shit.
Oh!
Oh.
Number 2.
I was tired.
Good, I was starting to get thirsty.
I was tired.
I need
All right.
water.
I took a nap and forgot what time it was. Okay, let's go.
After this,
Hey!
I'm gonna...
Whoa, there you are.
How's your adventure going, John?
It's okay. I am making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now.
Did I fall asleep to fucking fanfiction? Whatever.
Oh, but, like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but it's not that.
Well, I think whatever it is, it must be pretty important. Let's hope, John. I think it will turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I don't
course
think I
I'm right,
mentioned Nana to you, did I?
Ah! I lost the screen.
Oh no!
I don't know. Didn't you?
I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some sort of spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. But then when I was... But then when I think back, maybe there are times when it seems like you know some things. Like, maybe you know more than about a thing than you're telling me? I don't know.
Oh, well, John, who closes the door that fucking loud? I want to explain lots of things to you, but some things that I know, I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
Oh, John, I forgot I was messaging you about the meteor that fell in your house.
Oh yeah, whatever happened with that?
Oh boy, well,
Stop knocking on my door. What is it?
Is this?
I'm playing Minecraft.
Is everything
Give
Gucci?
me like 8 seconds. My dad has entered the room.
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Where the fuck are you, Kathy?
You should have seen the genuine fear in his eyes when you guys started counting. He was just like, nope, 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 nope.
This is
Okay,
what?
Oh boy, well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens.
like how you did. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something. So what was the deal with the meteor?
1, fuck off, and 2, well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and now I know everything's going to be okay.
So what is it? Or is it just another thing that you're waiting to tell me?
Your mom.
Oh gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first.
Huh?
Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kind of literally.
Ah, stop being so confusing.
Anyways, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Heart.
Oh, Homestuck, will you respond, please?
I just did.
Colorful reminders.
I'm trying to click it. I've clicked it. It's not doing.
Oh.
Oh no! Do you want to refresh it?
I can't refresh it. This isn't on a browser.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit. Do you want to like save, restart that?
I can't save because it's stuck. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's Homestuck.
It's
okay. You're on page 1074. Okay, we're good.
Okay, I got it.
Woo!
Alright, update colorful reminders. You take a moment to gather your thoughts after your dream. While you are asleep, it can get very confusing figuring out what is really happening and what isn't, especially during the eclipse when you are exposed to many visions of the past, present, and future through a variety of cloud mirages. It is only after you wake up that you are able to start making sense of it all, and your reminders help you do this. But on reflection, there wasn't much in the dream about the future. You were quite surprised to see your dog in the dream, though. It was the first time the crafty guardian has ever appeared in a dream. You have learned that today is his birthday, just like it is for your other best friend. You have always wondered about this and never had the chance to throw him a birthday and bake him a cake. Now you can, but if you do, it seems that you will need a lot of candles.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Let me get him in.
Oh, wait.
What's the dog doing?
Beck has never
You know what I
allowed you
just
to...
realized?
What?
Didn't you say last time when somebody fell asleep on call, Roxas just blew into his mic?
Yeah.
I am so thankful I missed that. You would have, like, scared the fuck out of me.
I
remember that.
This was back like during Christmas time. Halloween time. We
Yeah.
were watching a movie, and I fell asleep through it.
Was I there?
I think so.
Wait a minute, you were in that?
Yeah.
I think so.
Holy shit.
We can reminisce about this later. For now, Beck has never allowed you to enter the mystic ruins for reasons you never understood. You always assumed it was on account of your protection, but your dream has strongly suggested to you that that is where you need to go now. Since your dream bot is secured in its chamber and does not need to be looked after, Beck is taking a nap in the grand foyer as he usually does. Perhaps you can take advantage of this and sneak out of the house another way. Grab your harpoon gum. Oh yes, of course. One of your reminders reminds you that you still have a package to deliver too. This way you can kill two birds with one harpoon gun. Use harpoon to zipline into the great outdoors.
Some see a pin, I see a harpoon.
Pachoo!
Kerchow.
Harp became the bee!
Kerchoo!
Whee!
Question now, Jade. How do you plan on getting back?
Climbing up it.
Retrace your steps.
Finish
She
building.
doesn't Spider-Man her ass around that. Oh, wow.
Architectural perfection.
Holy shit, dude.
Dave, mourn the loss of Cal. See you, little dude. If you had any more apple juice, you would pour some out for your homie. You'll have to remember to double-check your closet for more juice. Dave, go get a goddamn new sword. Perhaps you will, but if you do, it looks like you'll have to break it first. Pretty good stripe specimens down the toilet. Thanks, bro. Capture log the beta. You try to grab the beta, but you forgot your Sylladex is completely packed. You wonder why you jammed all this useless crap in here in the first place. Maybe you assumed you would weaponize it all during one of your customary hash rat battles with your bro, but in retrospect, that probably just would have been a huge chore and would have made the battle drag on forever. It's like, what are you made of, time? Eject your modus and set it to Scrabble values. You dump all this crap all over the roof. You then set your modus to the Scrabble hash function for some reason. This function always makes it a little less intuitive to calculate hash values for items, and therefore more cumbersome to rap with. But you guess that's kind of a moot point now that your bro flew off fuck knows where. His mysterious ways transcend irony once again. Get the beta. You get the beta, now yielding a radically different hash value with the Scrabble function, which is to say a radically exactly the same value. Pester Rose.
Okay. I got it. I hope you can appreciate how much gross, spongy proboscis I had to fellatiate to get this game. Hello? What are you doing? Anyway, I'm downstairs now and I'm installing this thing. Later.
You have finally finished your building project. You have done all you can do for John. You don't think you can provide much assistance against all those ogres this time, but at least now John appears to be armed to the teeth. All there is left to do now is wait for Dave. Rose, capture log and send John code for his present. That would certainly hasten the parcel's delivery, but the gift is not yet finished. You have spent months accelerating your knitting skills to be able to make the gift of perfect sentimental appeal. You even incorporated a cherished heirloom you have had as long as you can remember. When he sees your staggering gesture of sentimentality, he will finally understand. He will understand that in the game of facetious sentimental gestures, no one gets the best of Rose Lalonde. Months in the past. Dear Rose. Oh, it looks like this is a letter from John.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting there. Sorry, I was looking at the YouTube thing. Dear Rose, happy birthday. Thanks for being such a good friend all these years. I know you like to make it out like you're playing it cool and don't care much about the people in your life, but I know deep down you really do. Hell, not even that deep down. It's like your subconscious is having a wet t-shirt contest and you bring all it is this totally soggy shirt doing no good at all at hiding nothing. Oh wait, it looks like two can play at this game and cracking all these high faults in psychology books. Aw, snap. But yeah, I got you this because I think you're really creative and you could make something nice with it if you put your mind to it. And it might help you take your mind off a lot of all the serious business you're always absorbed in. You know, all this weirdo, gothy stuff or whatever, frankly, is kind of depressing. Anyway, you're the best, Rose. You're the best, Rose. Have a last 13.
One second. I can hear somebody else who's not in the call muttering over, and it's kind of interrupting the sound. I think it's coming from Roxas's end.
He just muted.
No, he's mute.
Well,
He
I
just
thought
muted. It was him, but he just muted.
All right, thank you for that, Roxas. Don't worry about it.
God, you're all so old. Go see Church, God.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right. Let's see. I know who this is. This is another troll. This is like a prim and proper troll. So, is there anyone who would like to volunteer
to take that?
Wait.
All right, you can be this troll then.
Oh wait, no, it's not who I think it is. Okay.
Why is it that when
Big
the
words. I don't like it.
Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing human intellects instantly assume the most integrating posture of surrender imaginable? Time is not that difficult to understand. It is a utility that a universe may resort to in order to advance a desired degree of complexity, or may not resort to if that is the case. It is all pretty pedestrian. But no, when time travel comes up, you present the face that a man shows when the breeze gradually alerts him to his absence of nether dressings. I don't see how we are to properly agitate you all if you continue to insist on failing to understand the basic concepts which common infants effortlessly manage to describe via scrawlings in their own puddles of sloppy discharge.
Oh!
What?
Yeah. I know where this is.
All right, Shikki.
Okay. Have we spoken before?
Yes. In the future.
You and your friends never cease to invent ways to strengthen your credibility of assertions.
Assertions.
Of your assertions.
Assertions. Thank you.
Oh my, is it your human sarcasm again? I enjoy listening to it, and I wish doing so could serve as my primary form of recreation. See there, I just did it too, saying the opposite thing to emphasize my contempt. But suddenly I feel more primitive and like myself a little more. It was like this funny miracle that just happened in my heart.
I would admire this sophistication of you and your fellow future dwellers a little more if you seem to be aware of the word human only function as the sort of adjective in a bad science fiction. But I won't be rude and change the subject. There's still a bit of unflagellated straw poking out of your rhetorical effigy over here.
Rhetorical effigy.
Thank you.
Oh damn. No, we aren't from the future, but we are already in agreement that you don't get it and never will.
I thought you said we spoke in the future.
We did. Your future. For me, it was only a couple of minutes ago.
I understand. You exist in some temporal. Whoa, what the hell happened to my screen? Okay, where was I?
Take your time.
Thank you. You exist in some temporal stratum through which you have communicated access to various points of my timeline. It's not that complicated.
Yes, that's right. Try to talk some sense into your idiot friends so that we may proceed to bother them on more rational terms.
I try to every day with mixed results, but you see, it's not that I don't understand you, it's just that I don't believe you, because it's nonsense. Albeit persist and coronated nonsense. Nonsense, Jesus Christ. Why would a bunch of temporal dislocated trolls want to harass a group of friends throughout completely random points in time?
I will admit that this campaign of provocation wasn't all that well thought out. Don't tell anyone I said that.
Alright, maybe you should get some trolling tips from us humans. Our sparing intellects are probably better suited to it.
Yeah, maybe. Why don't we be friends?
You want to be my friend?
I think so. I think we were supposed to. You suggested it as much earlier.
You mean I did in the future?
Yes, a couple minutes ago.
Probably because I remembered you mentioning it in the conversation we're having now.
That's likely.
Your commitment to this role-playing scenario is intriguing. What choice do I have but to accept?
And that's how I met your mother.
God damn it.
That's the same reason I married your mother.
Dear Dave, happy birthday. I just wanted to take a break from telling you how much your gay butt stinks at all the time, and say what an awesome friend you are. Seriously, on any other day, I would be downplaying how you aren't really as cool as you think you are, but just between you and me, I think you might actually be that cool. I think you just got to get out of your bro's shadow and spread your wings, dude. So I got you these. They're totally authentic. They actually touched Ben Stiller's weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. I'm sure you'll dig them because I know you lolled so hard at that movie. So, okay, so for real, this is some sort of a shitty present, but it is an ironic present because I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Maybe you can wear them ironically sometime. They might even be more ironic than you and your bro's dumb pointy anime shades. Anyway, have a good one, buddy. And stay busy being totally sweet. Go see Trickster John.
All right. Let's see. I think I'll take being this guy.
Okay.
Hey, first, okay, I think you're awful. Let's put that fact on the table where we can both see it. Now you have been primed for the digestive ruination that's about to take place, and the comprehensive soiling of the laundry enveloping your person.
Oh my god, you type like a fucking tool.
Yeah, now you're getting it. What are you in for? Are you ready to be trolled within an inch of your miserable human cortex?
This is so weak. I'm almost getting tired of wasting good material on you guys. It's like you've got nothing. It's always one of you little shits sprouting up and ranting about how hard I'm about to get trolled with no ensuing substance. You don't even know anything about us. One of you fuckers thought I was a girl.
Okay, yeah, but the thing is, I don't care. about your anatomical details and things like that. I know what you've done, or will do, actually. It's the most awful thing, the worst you can ever do.
Sorry, I wouldn't cyber with you, dude, in the future or whatever.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, you're the one who likes to submit innuendo.
Human innuendo.
Yes, human innuendo. Sorry for the lack of clarity.
So at what point in the future am I supposed to look forward to whipping up this titanic hankering for my knob? Be honest with me, because I'm busy, and I want you to know exactly when I got to clear some space in my calendar for when some fuckwit blunders out of a magical phone booth and makes a ballad-inspiring play for my throbbing beef truncheon.
Should I be perturbed by these illusions?
Yes.
Man.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Fuck, I'm breaking character. Nah, man, look. I just need to know when to be there, when the stars come to alignment, and your flux capacitor lets you finally state your meteoric greed. My throat's dry. For crotch dachshund.
Dachshund.
I think that's Dashhound. I don't know.
There's a lot of ways to pronounce it.
Your meteoric greed for crotch meat. I wouldn't want to miss it because it's a paradox or something. It'd suck if the universe blow up on the account of you missing your window of opportunity to help yourself to a pubescent boy's naked spam portrait.
Jesus.
Okay, this is sort of starting to upset me.
Jesus, you are such a shitty troll.
I guess I'll leave you alone and find another point in time to bother you, when I guess you are more emotionally susceptible and don't have all these bees in your bonnet about your human sexuality.
Oh no. No, dude. You sassed me up. We are in the shit now, together, for the long haul.
What?
We're motherfucking entrenched in this bitch. You and me, welcome to Nam. Now grab my hand and shimmy your shaggy ass off that muddy bank before Charlie gets the fucking drop.
Who's Charlie?
He's the guy who's gonna read my vows. I'm feeling pretty freaking matrimonial all of a sudden.
Haven?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Haven?
Did he just die?
Haven?
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 Are you okay?
I think her internet just shredded. What happened?
You good, Haven?
See that? What now?
I think.
Look.
Haven?
Yeah. Even. This is all happening while I'm playing.
Trying to speak.
I don't remember what showdown here.
I can't hear anything that you're saying, Haven.
Oh, he's muted now.
Sorry, my dad had to talk.
It's alright.
Is my microphone still acting up? Oh, geez.
It's good now. It's good now. We can hear you.
Fine now.
He just
Okay.
like died for a couple seconds, but it's
This shit is all happening.
Take
while
a
I'm
look
playing
down by
Genshin.
your foot and see that little bottle. Stomp on that shit like it's on fire. Noisy ethnic dudes are flipping the fuck out and waving us around on chairs till someone gets hurt. I'm your 300-pound Matrolani freight train, and my gaping furnace is hungry for some coal, so get goddamn shoveling.
Oh my god.
Bro, look me in my eyes. That twinkle, that'd be devotion, you herniated pro wrestler. Let me read that again. That twinkle, that'd be devotion, you herniated pro wrestler, sweaty purple taint, sparkling like a visit from your fairy fucking godmother. She'd be pure and true, a kaleidoscopic supernova of all of your hopes and dreams all swishing together, radically eviscerating radically eviscerating arms of more little boy peckers than you can never imagine, turning out insane corkscrew haymakers of a billion dancing Vina sausages strong. This is how we do this. This shit's more real than Kraft mayo.
Adios Toreador, blocked turn tech godhead.
I think we found a method. I think we found a counter method against trolls.
There's a troll that I want to be when she comes up, and that's all I ask.
Invite them to war, to go to Vietnam, and then fucking marry them.
I was just gonna say, I think that Dave's monologue here should be like a copy pasta.
Yes.
Mark.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
What?
There is one specific troll that I wish to voice, and when she comes up, expect me to just start screaming, mine.
Let me guess.
Mine.
Let me guess. It's the fuchsia one.
Yes.
I knew it.
Mark, I remember you saying that. I
There's
remember
another one?
me asking.
I'm talking. I want to put up my fan.
Guys, I'm talking. Guys, I'm talking. So I remember you telling me, me asking you if I reminded you of any trolls, and you said not of any character, and you said not that we've seen so far. I want to be whatever you said reminds me of that. You of that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so, but Haven talked over you a bit, I think.
Sorry.
Haven, I'm gonna come and steal your kneecaps.
We'll talk
Try
more
and
after.
Steal them, bitch.
We'll talk more. We'll talk more about that after the call. For now, you are now the aimless renegade. You have identified a couple of unwelcome rogues outside your present stronghold. They are in violation of your jurisdiction. Despite your ordinarily striking marksmanship, you have spent your entire ammo clip without recording a single kill shot. What will you do? Realize that your weapon is magazine fed, not clip fed. You don't give a shit about that. Let's examine the wall behind you. The wall exhibits rows of ancient hieroglyphs depicting an array of amphibious and reptilian life forms. This is illegal pictography. It makes you angry. Go search for more ammo. There is plenty of ammunition stored in the various ammo crates which you have spent a great deal of time unearthing from nearby dunes and hauling back to your stronghold. You have a large variety of weaponry and ammunition at your disposal. Whether you can locate some more AK-47 rounds quickly enough is a different matter. Quickly retrieve sidearms. You retrieve a pair of deadly sidearms, but you will need a longer ranged weapon if you are to continue your enforcement. Find a rocket launcher.
I love the Easter eggs.
Here's one. Befriend the unwelcome rogues. You wonder if you should reconsider your grievance with the offenders. Perhaps you should let it slide. They seem friendly enough, and it's been so long since you've had company. It would also be quite a pity to blow up that tall, attractive female. But then again, they are both in flagrant violation, trespassing through several zones which you painstakingly marked out as off-limits while you conduct your investigation of this crime scene. It is your duty to investigate this illegal monument and get to the bottom of its illicit amphibious idolatry. Just thinking about all the sloppy footprints they are leaving in the sand makes your carapace steam. The law is all that's left to hold on to in this unforgiving dust bowl. You cannot afford to loosen your back claw's grip lest justice slip through your fingers. Law is beauty, order is peace, judgment is the very basis for all that is pure, and hold that thought. You need to take a moment to wear something ridiculous before you continue your spiel.
Damn.
Order in the court! You will have order in this courtroom! If everyone does not settle down, you will clear out this courtroom, you swear to God!
Whatever.
You see what he's using as a judge wig?
The rounds.
Let's examine the moving platform. It appears to be a large stage serving as a kind of elevator, but it can't go down because there's something jammed in it. Looks like a peculiar musical instrument, probably centuries old. But yeah, the jury agrees. You've got to go blow up those trespassers. That's Jade's base!
Oh my god.
And all the weapons are from Jade's grandfather.
Place present on monument. You put John's present down in just the right spot, along with a letter you prepared a little while ago after a particularly interesting series of dreams. Should be any minute now.
Nip.
You put down the time bait. It's out of your hands now.
So that's how that wire got there.
Yep. You guess you could swim. Maybe you can think of a better way across, though. PM, read the letter. This is kind of confusing. Go here. But you guess it's straightforward enough, even if the drawing is somewhat inaccurate. Boom!
Baba boy.
Oh no!
Baba boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Berate self for unauthorized demolition. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You had them right in your crosshairs. You have no idea how a crack shot like you could have missed. It is practically inconceivable. AR, be the law. You reload and take aim. That fair carapace. How it sparkles in the desert light. No, you cannot afford to be distracted by such thoughts. You are busy being the law. You are the law, whoops! Wave about in a distracting manner. Oh, it's this guy again and his little blinking bee. So outrageous. Plonk.
Yeah.
The can ruse was a distraction.
I love
a distraction.
I love that it's in Comic Sans.
I just said that.
Wait. Is
Mr.
that
Marker, I just said that.
Wait. Is that from Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff?
I wonder if I can... Yeah. Introducing the new friend, Jeremy. Bro, have you seen my socks around anywhere? No, dude. Again with the socks. What is it even with you and socks, man? It's like you must be toking up on a joint to make you stoned or something. I can't even think of who leaves all their socks laying around like that. Ugh. The sock cruise was a distraction. I have the car. That's how it ends. Scamper quickly to the newly created hole.
Watch out for the hole, Gordon.
You have the cargo. Boom. Read the next step of the letter.
Yum.
Deliver here. Yay. At the bottom of the letter is a series of coordinates along with further instructions. You know what you must do. Liberty, reason, justice, civility, edification, perfection. Male! Years in the past. Trans butterfly.
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 What is that?
Boom!
Wow.
Oh no!
Bitch.
That
Today
was
is-
overkill.
Today is your birthday. Your grandfather has decided to celebrate by introducing you to the thrill of the hunt. But suddenly you and Beck are wandering off. Where's the silly dog taking you?
Sure,
You find a
dog.
present.
Did I just die on water?
You drowned.
And drop.
You open it to
Around
find a shirt that is way too big for you and... pumpkin seeds? There's also a letter.
Happy birthday. It's hard to thank you enough for your friendship over the years. Heck, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have even met Rose and Dave. So that is like 3 times the friendship. That's almost like too much friendship. I only wish I could get you something for your birthday that could remotely make up for what you've given me. But of course, that's impossible. So here's a couple silly things anyway. I went to a weird Asian store the other day and saw this rad shirt. So I got it and I'm wearing it now. But there was a blue one too, which was way more awesome. And I wanted you to have it. I know you like green a lot, but maybe you'd like to try wearing blue sometimes. I bet you'd look like $1,000,000. Also, I know you've been frustrated lately about how your pumpkins keep disappearing. Well, I can't begin to explain why that's happening. All I can do is give you these so you can plant some more. Don't give up, Jade. Wherever those dumb old pumpkins went off to, I'm sure you know the fun is in growing them and taking care of them until they're ready. Phew, we got to the end. We got to head out to the post office now, so this doesn't get to you too late. Talk to you soon. Goes to Trickster John.
Who is this John claiming to be your friend, and these other friends he mentions? Whoever he is, you think he might be onto something. Blue is a very pretty color. Also, growing some pumpkins sounds like it could be fun. Maybe you will ask Grandpa if you can use the atrium to do some gardening. This will be exciting. Whop!
Now let it wop, wop, wop. That's a wet ass.
You bear the vicious brunt of this story transition directly in the face. You are getting really tired of this feisty man and his busy fists. Jack, kill John's dad yourself. Here, stick this in your pipe and bleed to death slowly.
Oh!
You release the prisoner. He is free to go. Jade, play guitar to summon giant lily pads.
Just saw a samurai get struck by lightning.
Oh my god!
Look at her hop across.
Mickey Frog here.
Ooh.
Dave, install beta.
Frog here.
Alright.
Get up, get up.
Alright, I'm installing this game finally.
Why are you doing this, man?
Yeah, you could say we're almost making this.
Go on. What is it? What is it where you're making this?
Transpire. What was that?
God damn it. Excellent. Let's make this shit take place.
Alright,
What the hell?
silence.
What the hell did my voice do? Okay.
Silence now. It's time for a very important flash.
Right, muting.
I touched a
Oh my-
sword hill and I got struck.
Oh, my favorite song. I love this scene. I love the song and the
love that,
theme
but I
so much.
understood nothing.
I've actually been wondering where that song comes from because I heard it before.
And now you know.
Now you know.
And that scene was amazing.
Wasn't paying attention,
You know
but
what?
I already like
Fuck
this
it.
song.
I'm a Homestuck now.
I already like the song. I didn't even pay attention to the whole scene because I was playing Genshin.
What do you mean?
Go, baby.
We have reached the end of Act 3. And you know what? You know what this means? You know what this means for next time?
The Midnight Crew.
Next time on Homestuck!
We've already read the Midnight Crew.
Yeah, but I know we've already read it, but I took a poll on my community section and I was like, hey, should we skip the intermission since we've already read it once, or should we read it again for the sake of the people who weren't able to read it the first time? And a vast majority, I'm talking over 80%, was like, read it again. So, we are going to read it again.
So I get to reclaim my roles plus deuce.
Yes, and Roxas will get to be hot. Roxas will get to be Hearts Boxcars, I will be Spade Slick as usual, and we will have a lot of fun reading the Act 3 intermission next time on our Homestuck live stream. So, thank you everybody so much for coming and watching the stream. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to leave a like on the video and also a comment. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm. You have no idea how much. Seriously, please leave a comment. I love having comments on my videos. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to do so. And I will see you all in the next Homestuck live stream and any other video I make. Peace out. Say bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Check y'all later, and see you next time.